This is our show. My show, your show.
Great.
America Talks Back.
Fabulous.
Lifetime cable.
Fantasize.
A little closer, please.
That feels good.
Crazy.
Hello, you are on the...
Now, here is one of the most glamorous young ladies in show business today. Talked a little bit about it before. It's a lot of changes in her life, and it's nice to have her on our show right now. An old pal, Cathy Lee Crosby. Thank you for joining us today, Cathy. Well, look at you. So, you've come to New York, and you're going to pursue the acting career in earnest now, huh?
It's a big change for me. It's something I've wanted to have the courage to do and the time to do, and now that That's Incredible is in syndication, it affords me the chance to do it, what I've always dreamed of doing.
Yeah, but that was great exposure, wasn't it? That was on 5 years, I think, on the network.
It's wonderful because you gain an audience, of course, and you gain financial security and a lot of those nice things, and now you have a chance to pursue what you really love.
But did you see things on that show that really knocked you out?
You mean in terms of just...
Of being incredible.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Sure, there's things that you said that I don't believe to this day.
Do you recall any that really bowled you over?
Oh, so many.
Yeah.
I mean, so many. The guy who ate the crab was... I mean, I couldn't believe, number one, that it made the air, and number two, that, I mean, what do you say to someone like, how did you learn how to do that?
What did he do, eat the crab?
He took a live crab and he just started eating it. And I thought it was a joke. I thought they had played a joke on me.
Yeah.
And I kept looking over to the producer going, are you going to cut, you're going to stop this? And the guy kept eating with all this stuff hanging down. It was horrible. It was horrible.
That's gory, in addition to that
disgusting.
being incredible. Is it true that you, for your first acting lesson, because you didn't have the money to join the class, sneaked up and listened to Strasberg on the fire escape of his classroom?
That's a funny story, yes. And I was caught after about 2 weeks in the course. I would go back behind stage, and I'd cut a little hole, and I had a tape recorder, and I was listening very vehemently to all that was going on and watching. And I was climbing back down the fire escape, and Anna Strasberg caught me and said, "What are you doing?" And I went, you know, and I said, well, and I just decided to tell her the truth, that I didn't have the money at that time, and it was very expensive, and I wanted to take the class. So she just looked at me and said, I didn't see it.
Go back up to the fireplace. Yeah. I thought for a minute she was going to invite you in.
Oh, no, it was great. It was really terrific. In fact, she told, we were at a function, and she told Al Pacino and a couple of people that.
Told that
that's
story.
her favorite memory of me.
Sure. Is that before or after your tennis career?
Oh, it was after.
After?
Yes.
You know, you're quite a lady. You go from one thing to another and never look back, and started, I guess, gained your first fame in tennis.
That's right. Played tennis for the United States about 8 years. And world tours and all that, and then I just knew that wasn't what I wanted to do for my life. I wasn't sure what I wanted to do, but...
And then television came?
And then it just kind of came. I started modeling, you know, as I was finishing my education, and an agent saw me, one of those kinds of things.
Yeah.
Although I'd done acting all my life, I'd done it in school and projects and things like that, but I'd never thought of it as a career. That just didn't enter my mind.
So here you are now, about to embark on the next phase.
Yes, living here is the first test.
Yeah,
I mean,
what's
if you
that
get by
like?
living here,
yeah, because you spent so many years in California.
I'm a California girl, you know, and you just have to, it's survival in New York.
Yeah.
And it's a wonderful thing, though, because you get complacent, I think, in Los Angeles.
Sure.
You get to the point where everything's easy, and especially if your career is going well, then everything seems to just fall into place. And I've always been a risk taker. So for me, it's nice to be able to have the opportunity to take a risk.
It'll toughen your spine, as they say.
Yes.
Have you had all of those
something else.
humiliating experiences, cabs slammed in your face, and all of those nice things that happen?
No, the people are wonderful.
People are great, yeah.
Are wonderful, and that's no problem. It's just the day-to-day. I mean, if you set out to, you know, like work out and then go on a meeting or whatever, you have to take all of that with you, and you can't just put it all in your car and then drive. So that's all different. And I love studying again. It's good to be back.
It's great. It's nice to be in that disciplinary mold, isn't it? Because you feel better about yourself.
It's always nice to keep learning.
Right. Now, on the personal side, you have
big changes.
Romance going with Joe Theismann, which must be very exciting.
It's wonderful. It's something that you just dream about, and maybe once in a lifetime you're lucky enough to have.
Now you're engaged.
Yes.
Ooh, how did Joe...
You're lucky enough to have that come true.
That's nice. How did Joe pop this to you?
Oh, that's private.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Come on. Was it in a huddle? were you scrimmaging? What was going on? Come on. No, you know, I know Joe Theismann since his days at Notre Dame. I met him when he was a
Yes,
student
he
there.
did. Yes,
Yeah, he's
he
a
did.
terrific guy. Did very well in the
wonderful
Super
human
Bowl.
being.
And I guess he has eyes, too, to go into television when...
No, not at all.
Oh, he doesn't?
No, he does the things. He doesn't like acting. He doesn't care for that.
No, but
He-
in television commentating?
He wants to do commentating
Yeah.
and just football. He loves that. And
Yeah.
just do his businesses, yeah.
He's very good and very verbal, you know, and never at a loss for words, Joe.
But more importantly, he's a special man.
Really? What's so
special.
special about him?
He's just a good person, you know.
What's so good about Joe?
Well, you'd have to just know him real well.
No kidding, you're really in love, huh?
Oh. Hook, line, and sinker,
Yeah.
gone.
Well, wow.
Over.
Just like that. Cathy Lee Crosby. But one of
I
the
know,
most
that is
pursued
incredible.
young women around Hollywood.
A confirmed bachelorette.
Exactly.
Yes, yes. I know. I don't know how it happened. It's just, he said the right words, and I just looked at him and I said, I can't believe this is me.
When you see him playing a game, do you ever worry? Because Joe, you know, he's 6 feet and 190 pounds and all that and well built,
No,
but these
not at all.
guys are very big and they chase him and they want to hurt him.
No.
They want to put his leg around his neck, you see, pull it down like that.
No, I don't worry about the hurting part of it. Being an athlete myself, you know, there's a sixth or a seventh sense that comes in when you see someone, you know, 270 coming after you. You figure out real quickly what to do.
Run,
And he's
baby,
a
run.
survivor, so...
That's right, you are quite an athlete. In addition to tennis, is one of these daredevils who jumps out of planes and...
Fly trapeze, yes.
Exactly, yeah. Well, terrific. I think it's terrific what you're doing with your life, and I wish you good luck
Thank
both
you.
with Joe and
Thank
with your
you.
acting career.
Great. Thank you
All
very
right.
much.
Thanks very much, Cathy Lee, for being with us. Cathy Lee Crosby, everybody. Going to come right back with this great psychic who will talk to your pet in just a moment. Sensational. Watch this. Beatrice Leiden.